Hi, my name is Phil Anderson. I'm running for United States Senate to represent Wisconsin. Not a lot going on today campaign-wise. It's actually sort of a work day. So we're going to be out delivering some yard signs, replacing some yard signs because of the very wet September weather in Wisconsin. They're getting a little moldy, some of them that have been up for a while, so we're going to do that. Assembling new signs. We got to put out a few road signs today in a couple spots not too far from here. So that's pretty exciting news. What else? Yesterday we were at the Dane County Farmers Market as usual and did very well there. Passed out a lot of literature and found some libertarians. And the rest of the day on Saturday I was at the Party on the Pavement in Racine. So a shout out to Jason Liebeck and George Myers. Candidates are also, though. Jason's running for Congress, 1st District in Wisconsin, and George Myers is running for State Assembly. So it was wonderful working with them yesterday. And what I found at attending these events and doing some campaigning is that we find a lot of people who identify as libertarian. Maybe they haven't found my campaign yet, or Gary Johnson's campaign, or Jason's, or George's, or the state party, or the national party, but they solidly identify as libertarian. They've discovered that basically by just asking a simple question. And I've found that out by asking them this simple question, and that is, do you believe that people have the right to live their lives as they choose as long as they allow other people to do the same thing? And they say yes, and that has informed that discovery of that their belief in that, either weeks, months, years ago, whatever, has led them to identifying as a libertarian now. And that's sort of the same thing with me. And so I believe that it's true when Gary Johnson says he thinks there's lots of libertarians out there, they just don't realize it yet, or most people are libertarians out there, they just don't realize it yet. I believe that that's true. I don't think that everything that Gary Johnson says is true, but that one in particular is absolutely the truth. Once people equate the idea of that, the non-aggression principle, with how our society and our government should be organized, or in specific how our government should be scaled back, then they become libertarians, because really it's just the common sense thing to do. And I hope I'm not offending any Democrats or Republicans out there, but the facts are that taxation is theft, the rights reside with people, they're delegated to the government. Our government has overstepped its rights, but they go beyond what we can delegate to them. It's become more the power of the democracy, or mob rule, which governs our country at every level now, and which is not the intent of our founders, and is not the best way for people to live together, as evidenced by all of the strife and violence and hatred and identity politics that go on in our society today. That's the evidence of it. So Gary's right in this case. I support him, and I hope that you will too. So if you're out there and you don't have a yard sign yet and you've got room for one, either one of mine or one of Gary's, or if you've got a bigger yard and or you're on a very high traffic road, I'd love to put up one of these beautiful, I think you can see them behind me, the big 4x8 road signs. We ordered 25 of them. I think maybe 9 are out now, 8 or 9, and some other spots that yet to be installed. But we've got, if you want to put one up on your property that faces a highway or something, by all means, let me know. Phil at 4, the number 4, philanderson.org, Phil at 4philanderson.org, or contact me via Facebook or Twitter or my website, or give me a call, 608-345-3916. So thanks very much for listening and watching, and I will talk to you again later.